Welcome back, my beautiful munchkins. I have been speaking about an IDO for a coin called Drift that I've been going to do for a while now. Well, now the pre-sale is live, friends. So it's literally you're getting in on the ground floor. I am participating on it, and they've given me a code if you want plus 5% extra coins. Now, it is in the gaming sector. I can show you all the videos and the game. They've already got a product. It's called Payout Pursuit, where you're basically doing gaming on the blockchain. It's gambling, and they even support Pulse Chain. So the team reached out to me. I knew the founder through some other methods and his docs and everything. So I guess everything's all right, friends. But I'm doing this ICO IDO. I want you to know as well, my friends and my family are doing it. Everyone's doing it. There's a limited pool, but if you participate on this, you got to remember the risks. I got no idea how this is going to go. Zero. I think they're raising like 4 million and that's it. So if you've been watching my videos, I've told you, I don't care about what I do, what I participate in, as long as it's early. I like the fact we're not even in Bitcoin halvening year and we're participating on this. All right. So what you would do is you go to the website here called drifttoken.io. And I'm going to show it to you right now. You go to drifttoken.io. I'm going to show it for you. Let's drag it down here. You see that? I'll put the link in the description. You go to drifttoken.io. Then you just click on connect wallet. So you can connect any of your wallets, friends. All right. And then you just scroll down and you can see the raise here. Now, I don't know how much they're doing for the first one. Total raise already 140 grand and it's been out for like 38 minutes. Okay, so they're doing it in different stages. And if you put in an ambassador code, you just type in sommi, put in how much you want, all right, how much you want to put in, and then you'll be able to receive 5% coins. So once again, just to let you know, I don't get any kickbacks in the coin at all. Okay, they're not doing any of these dodgy stuff. Right, I've got to tell you some stories as well that they're telling me. I spoke to the founder, Josh. He's all docs and everything. He was showing me stories about how they spoke to so many crypto influencers and they were all scum. Now, he didn't say they were scum, but let me tell you what they all did. All of them wanted payments in the coins so they can dump on their audience. So that's just to prepare you of what's coming with all these other projects in 2024. Okay, so you can choose how much you want to decide. Friends, also, this is just, you don't need any KYC or anything from here because it's super low and early. So it's been able to fly under the radar. Okay, now I am also participating, remember, in paid launchpad, but paid launchpad doesn't take US citizens. All right, now this thing, when it fills and it's done. So you can decide how much you want, but I can just share with you some information. There's different tiers, but the prices don't matter that much, friends. I mean, look at this, okay? Your launch price is at 0.0006, and it's going to launch at 8.7. So, I mean, if you got in now, how much would you get in? Okay, who cares? Like, it's not even really that much. It would launch 45% on side. Also, funny enough, they told me that, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing this, but their liquidity launch is going to be pretty thick. Okay, it's not going to be one of the ones we're used to where it's like, let's launch really thin and let everybody get out to zero. Okay, and they have these mechanisms where there's going to be a buy and sell tax on the start for all the degen traders. And what happens is that buy and sell tax gets routed into Ethereum, which is real yield. And then if you stake your coins, you will earn that Ethereum. Okay, so it's up to you what you really want to do, friends. Please, I've got to tell you right now, if this doesn't work out, I don't want to hear about it ever again. Okay, I'm telling you, remember I told you so many times, all I want to do is participate in Launchpad IDOs, which is ICOs. Give me the bottom price on everything. Yes, some things you're going to think, oh, they're not going to do well, and then they do well. Other things, you're going to be more hopeful, and they disappoint, all right? There is no way to know these, I promise you. You just have to keep trying your luck. And what I know is, even projects that weren't the greatest in 2021, people did their IDOs, which is launch pads, for them in 2020. So it didn't even matter that the project was that trash. They ended up going up anyway. Okay, so the starting market cap for this is going to be like 4 to 6.5 million. And I think that's pretty good because you're not raising when they're starting to get greedy. When they start to get greedy, friends, you know it's game over. This is towards the end of the bull market. They're starting to raise 50 million, 100 million market caps plus. Okay, so that's how you know it's getting frothy. So this is the start, and we're just going to see how it goes. So remember, use the code sommi. You can put how much you want to pay in, right? ETH, BNB, Polygon, even pay with Pulse. It supports Pulse chain. Okay. Once again, I'm going to give you the hierarchy. Do not sell altcoins for this. Your core altcoins. Don't do it. You go to your bank account. You put in fiat, fresh fiat, your DCA money. You're putting it in. Second preference is Bitcoin. Third preference is Ethereum. And then obviously if you're absolutely bonked when it comes to that, you can use your altcoins. But I really don't advise you at all. You should not be touching altcoins whatsoever. We're on the brink of a bull run. So you really don't want to be throwing around stuff. Because what if you put in an altcoin and it goes up 4x in the next 6 months? Well, now on this ICO, you're technically down 4x, right? So that's something to consider. All right, now what about the actual game itself? All right, the game, you can go to the website, playoutpursuit.com, and it takes a while to load. Look, man, I can show you pictures of the game. Doesn't really matter, friends. Look, they're doing a raise. The game's already made. It's already made, and you can play it now, right? It's gambling on chain. It's part of the gaming narrative. Don't get too hung up on it. Look, I want everyone to succeed, but you know the mind of the market. We just have no freaking idea. All right. So I'm just telling you, I'm participating on this and we're just going to let it go. We're going to let it go, see how far it goes up. Maybe gets a gaming narrative drift upwards later on in the bull market. But all that matters is that we're in for a low price. Okay. And I want you to know, if this first pull fills out, the next one, the price is just a barely bit higher. So instead of 0.0006, I think the next one becomes 0.0065. All right, so no one's barely on site anyway when this thing launches. All right. All right, and now I've got the website just to load, friends. I'm like, whoa, cars. By the way, I think it's funny. The token name is Drift. If I told you you had a token and the name was Drift, you'd tell me this better be a car racing game. You know, so it's pretty cool. So you have some username and some login. Honestly, friends, you can play the beta. Look. Just gonna tell you right now, man. As the product is already made. It's already made. That's one. Two, they video chat me, so the team is doxed. Okay. Three, look. The price is cheap. That's all I care about. You get in and you just pray for the best. That's the only thing you can do. Friends, I've done so many. I did like, I don't know, 30 to 50 ICOs with paid. And there were coins, I was like, you know what? This thing's got no freaking chance. Ends up going up 27x. And then there were other coins, I was like, wow, these guys look legit and they've got sponsorships. Dud. It just goes straight offside. So you just don't know with these. So I want you to have an approach like, hey, I'm going to participate in as many of these as I can. Okay. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm here sharing it with you. Now, I won't be able to do all of them public because, man, they're so risky. I didn't have to download any files for this. Sometimes these weird projects, I want you to download files and they attach like a Trojan in the background. They steal all your MetaMask login and stuff from the background. So it's a very, very dirty game out there. And it's also funny, like they're literally telling me, they said, I was one of the only people, rare people, they're like, wow, you're not demanding payment in their coin. So that's how dirty the game is. There's these influencers out there. They wanted payment in the coin so they could just dump. They want cheaper than everybody else, friends. There was somebody who got caught. He ended up doing like an expose. Basically, got done on himself. He put like $500 in, and then a team gave him $50,000 worth. It grew to 150K. He started dumping while shilling on his audience. It's absolutely disgusting what type of stuff that goes on here. But hey, aren't you glad you got a friend like me here to participate? All right. Now I've got to remember, you're going to play this video again. If we lose and it goes to zero, we got no one to blame by ourselves. All right. I've got a coin in my hand. If you bet heads and it comes out tails, It does not mean you're silly or you're unintelligent or whatever. It just means that's it. It's luck. It just came tails, okay? But hopefully, when this one flips heads, there's a product that's made, there's a gaming narrative, because I want to participate, friends. Remember, the advantage of this is gaming is now cycle 2, okay? But this coin, Drift, is a cycle 1 coin. The product is cycle 1. So it's a new product, but from the previous narrative that you're going to have people like Elio Trades and Alex Becker coming and like promoting gaming throughout the crypto industry. So that's all you got to do, friends. You got to go to Drift. You participate on this. If this pool gets closed, don't forget there's going to be another one. And then I forgot all the details, when they're going to launch, all these things. They've sent me all this material. Like, I wish everyone luck, man. It's just, Also, I want you to know, when you watch the game, just remember, it's an early version, okay? Because they're raising money. They got a studio. I think on the team, they have a dude. He was head of research from Cointelegraph. His name's Dr. something. And this doctor dude, I don't know why, he just literally like quit Cointelegraph to go all in on this. Okay, so, but be careful, because you always hear reputation stuff like this anyway. It doesn't really prove anything, all right? So you can also watch a bit of the snippets of the game as well. Look, you're betting on the blockchain. It's like, remember we joked about hamster racing, did a 300x in a day? Yeah, now you actually got a real product here where it's doing the same thing. You bet with each other, you play, and what else can you really do? Okay, so please, once again, I've got to remind you, don't bet the farm on this at all. You participate, I'm in the same price as you, we're all in, and then we just sit and forget it. I'm not going to be doing these like weekly tweets or mentions about it, okay, unless the thing moves. Because there's been so many things where you just got to let them go. Basically, the approach is, let's see what happens to this when Bitcoin is $80,000. That's it. That's the approach you got to have. All right, friends, I'm going to be making a few more posts like this as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.